Y'all want to show some love, give some support to my boy Devin, founder of U-Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I gotta say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, you talk, it's the people show. Look, you talk, let the people know. Look, yeah. This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricane force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people. And Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drive people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat. But hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's the real talk, baby. Yellow Nation, coast to coast. Is that U-Talk? Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
#1 podcast.
Oh my God, boy, U-Talk family, what go on, what go on? This your boy D, and of course I got my guy, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. Just because we ain't been here in about 4 weeks, it ain't no us. Without you, baby. Kane Nation, U-Talk family. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, we got our brethren in the building, man. Shout out to Chris Kane. Oh, man, but there they go. Come on in, come on in. It's been a minute. We love y'all, man. Come on, Chris Kane for life. What it do? That's our brother, Larry Frank. Our Mike's in the building. He's in the building. That's our brother. Salute. Our Mike's what it do? Oh, man. They go Kyle Stalling in the building, man. Kyle Stalling, what's going on, man? Love you, brother, man. Oh, boy, we got our dog in the building. Obi-Wan Kane is in this. Obi-Wan Kane. Salute. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? What's good? Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you had a good week. It's been a minute, man, Frank. You know, it's been so long, Frank, man. I be having to turn it on sometime, man. I was like, man, I called the producer. I'm like, look, bro, we need to do a sound check, man, because it's a while to make sure everything is still working good. It's been a good minute since we had a show, man, but it feels good to be back on a Friday night. Talk to me, Frank. Jeffrey O'Neal.
Yeah, man. Like I said, pre-production, man, pre-show meeting, man. I told you, man, my internet trying to screw with me a little bit, but hey, man, we gonna get through it. I think the same thing. We ain't been on so long. My internet, like, whoa, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Wait, what's going on?
Right.
But yeah, it feels good to be back, man. Good to be back, talking Canes football, doing what we do.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And the question, man, that we posed tonight, y'all, I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear everybody's opinion because it's getting closer. I can feel it in the air, Frank. It's getting closer. Y'all, it is near. And the question that I'm posing tonight, I'm asking, in your eyes, as a Miami Hurricane fan, what should the 2023 season, the 2023 Miami Hurricane season look like? What do you guys want to see? Should we be over 500? Sherry Lewis, my mother in the building, man. What's going on? Linda English, what's up? Should we be over 500? Should we be under 500? Are you expecting to go to win the ACC championship? Do you want to make it to the BCS college football playoffs? Or are you trying to make it to the BCS championship game? We finna talk about it tonight. One thing I know, Frank, we better not be no 5-7 this year, though, Larry Frank. I tell you that. Troy Woodard, what's up? We better not be no 5-7 this year, man, Larry Frank. That's one thing that I think that we're not going to be this year. Frank, man, so, you know, I don't want to overshoot because like we always say, you know, we got to see. I see you, Kyle Stalling. Sherry Lewis, I love you, cousin. Troy Woodard, what's up, baby? What's up, Troy? What's going on, cuz? How you? Kyle Stalling say over 8 wins. Larry Frank, I'm with Kyle on this one here. Me and you talked about this earlier in the week. and I think I'm going with Kyle on this, man. I'm gonna say 8-4. That's what me and you've been saying. I think that's kind of what that's kind of like, I think the happy, we ain't too over the top with it. I think that 8 wins, I think that's reachable there, Frank. Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I don't want to put too much of an emphasis on the actual record. I think 8-4 would be the floor, would be the very, very bottom. What's up, Troy? What's up to everybody in the chat? How y'all doing? I think 8-4 would be the floor. In the building. But more important, what up, D? What up, Unc? More important than the 8-4 record, this is what I want to see. This is because when we talked about the topic of the night, I hadn't really thought about it in deep detail. So I went to thinking about it. And this is what I came up with. A winning record that gets us to a bowl game. I think 8-4. Like I said, I'm not going to predict, but a successful season, I think, for Miami should be 8-4. But it should be 8-4 and include culture change. It should be 8-4 and include not only culture change, but solid play. What's up, Jovi? What's happening? It should be 8-4. And it should be 8-4 at minimum. Jovi. And include culture change, better play, better approach, better execution. And if we just lose a couple of games by virtue of the other team making better plays, I can live with that. To me, that's a successful season. And the tip of the iceberg for me would be an over 500 record. What up, B-Mac? An over 500 record.
Okay.
Make a bowl game, win the bowl game, and keep the current mojo going with recruiting. Thank you for the dono. Thank you for the dono, mother.
Thank you, mother.
If we can put all that together, to me, that would be, I think, a successful season. That would be a great season. And I know, you got some of the people that, listen, I don't know if anybody saw, I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw. I saw Streeter. Streeter was stirring the pot this morning. I saw Streeter talking about 10-1, 10-2, 10-2, 10-2. Y'all do this every year. But Streeter was right. Streeter was telling the absolute truth. And you're going to have those same people screaming 10-2 because they're looking at this roster on paper and they're looking at different factors like, will this roster gel? Will the other teams, have they gotten better? Or we're going to get beat on some plays? What's going to happen? It's just too much analytics that go into this thing. That's why everybody lines up. So, long story short, and to sum it up, a successful season for me would be an over 500 record. I do believe 8-4 should be the ceiling. The basement at worst. But an over 500 record with culture change, better play, better execution, better coaching, better adjustments, and just basically you can see improvement. And then at the end of that season, I'm going to use a quick example before I turn it back over. Go back to 2016. We had all those bad years going into 2016, and what happened? We went 8-4 that year, then went to the bowl game, beat West Virginia. What happens that season? It catapulted that team to a 10-0 start the following year. Now, we didn't finish too strong at the end of the year, but that's where if you got better coaching, if you got the culture change, if you got everything that I just named, who knows? How big was winning that bowl game against West Virginia, which was our only bowl win at that time, still, in a long time. So, West Virginia. So at the end of the day, if we can do a similar feat, maybe go 8-4 at worst, get a bowl game, win the bowl game, and keep that momentum coming for recruiting. With what we got coming in, I think we got a better bunch of recruits coming in now and that we have brought in and future compared to what we had coming off of that 2016 season. So if we can mimic what we did in 2016, do something similar, who knows where that can lead us moving forward. You see what I'm saying? So while you're going to have certain people saying, oh, man, we got to win 10 wins. If we don't win 10 wins, it's a lost season. Nah, I don't see it like that. You give me 8 wins, a bowl win, keep the recruiting momentum coming in, keep the culture going in the right direction, keep the coaching going in the right direction. We're gonna be all right.
And to piggyback on what you said, that's important because I think right now, currently, as it stands, I think we're like the number 18 ranked class right now for the 2024 class of next year. So
24.
I mean, I think he's gonna get in. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a top 10 class when it's all said and done. I think that they're gonna be a top 10 class, And shout out to Kevin Beard. I think that also with the signing of a commit with JoJo Trader, because he had already got Chance Robinson. I think that moved him up with like in 5th ACC as far as being like the top recruiter in the ACC. So it feels good to actually have a wide receivers coach this year that's actually recruiting quality wide receivers and that can coach up the wide receivers. Shout out to Just Chase, man. What's going on, man? Just Chase, what it do, boy? We love you. What's up, man?
Just Chase?
Get ready to crack it up, Just Chase. And also with the coaches as well. I seen that they did a preseason, ACC, all ACC coaches, and I see that Derek Nicholson was in the first team. So you got a lot of coaches that made the second team, from the University of Miami. So just to piggyback on what you said, it does matter, man. Like you got a lot of the roster turnover, man. That he bought new guys coming in as far as with the freshmen, the transfers, with the new coaches, and you gotta look at the talent at wide receiver. What Kevin Beard is already doing in his first year, So definitely, hopefully, we can carry the momentum. But I'm with you. We talked about this before. 8-4. I think that's where I'm gonna stand at. I think I'm gonna draw the line with 8-4, and anything above that, man, it's great. I take it. But I just want to be above 500. Yeah, I just want to be above 500. I think that's where I'm gonna stand at. But hey, the lines are open. Go ahead, Frank.
Real quick, if I could highlight. Yeah, real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to highlight you. You put it on my mind with what you said about the coaches. I don't know if people saw the preseason all ACC first team defense. 4 Canes made that list. Akeem Mesidor made that list. Leonard Taylor, Cam Kinchins, and James Williams. So, hey, man, that tells me that, people are starting to take notice. These guys made first team all ACC preseason defense. Hey, man,
hold on.
You got a whole lot more backing them up. So, yeah, man, after 5 and 7, I mean, you can only do 4 and 8, 3 and 9, 2 and 10, or 1 and 11. Or Lord, go 0 for 12. But I don't see that, man. To me, after 5 and 7, ain't no way to go but up.
Right. Hey, it's you talk. Call us. State your name and where you calling from.
Hey, this Kyle Solomon out of Lickadale, baby.
Yeah. And, man, we bite, man. Let's give my boy a round of applause, man. Mr. Kyle Stalling is in the building. You told God. You told God. Kyle Stalling in the building. KS, what's up, man? Talk to us.
Hey, man, it's good to have you brothers back online, man. I be checking every Friday like, damn, man, these dudes they on a long vacation. I'm like, damn, all this recruiting news, all this stuff been going down the last couple weeks. They ain't popped their head up for a little bit. Hey, welcome back, guys.
Hey, man, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back, Kyle.
Thank you. Yeah.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Getting back to the season thing, man. I think 8 wins is very realistic. Those 3 big games that they say we could lose or we could win, you never know. You never know how the roster really put together. These guys might come together and really be something.
Right.
Especially with I guess with the property, it all goes back to the personnel and the coaching. Maybe these might be the right coaches.
Right.
It could be it,
Right.
Florida State very winnable. Every time we have a better team than Florida State, they beat us and vice versa every damn time. So they beatable. That's a rival game. Clemson, I mean, you take some of Miami's mistakes away. We in some of these games against Clemson the last few years or so. They just had a better roster than us and had better coaching overall. But, remember, we always get Clemson at the end of the season when our players all bang the hell up and we ain't got no depth anyway to compete with them. So I think an 8-win season, added with the bowl win, would be outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid for the ACC. I'm not even talking about the ACC championship. I ain't even talking about appearing in the ACC championship game. At least eight wins is something Mario can go off from. Hey, we stunk it up. We was 5-7 last year. Hey, we made a 3-game improvement. Van Dyke, he's a day 2 draftee. Not the day 1, but maybe get drafted the second round, third round, and Leonard Taylor numbers go up. The linebackers numbers goes up. The receivers. As long as Van Dyke number goes up, if Van Dyke could throw for at least 3,500 or better, all the receivers number goes up. And then most important, nobody get all these injuries got to get away there, got to leave too, because they're going to have to find some else. All the other teams going to have to find a way to nitpick against us, because the way this shit look down here, it's going to be pretty hard for these guys to start tapping into our backyard now. So we getting pretty much ready to pick a little of the talent down here right now.
Mm-hmm. And no, I think you said something important. Well, you and Frank, when you're saying that when we caught Clemson, I think that it was the depth, and that's why I say, like what Frank was saying, is looking good because everything is trending up. If we can, you give Mario another top 10 class, I think we'll be where we need to be at next year. That's just my opinion, and I think that's important, man. Let's keep on recruiting good, and then we have I see a lot of people are mad because of the young man that transferred. What was his name? Graves. And what people got to understand, man, that these kids are gonna come and go. You're gonna get some of them. They're gonna
Chris
commit.
Graves.
Chris Graves, yeah, they're gonna come and go. It's just the times that we're in now. With the transfer portal and the NIL, and and coaching is important now. Because, when these kids leave, it's all on the coaches to see if they're going to have the next man ready, the next man up ready. So, get used to it, y'all. This is what it is now. The only way to stop kids from leaving is to do what? Win. You win, kids are going to want to stay and kids are going to want to be a part of that. So, but you're going to get kids that's going to come and you're going to get kids that's going to want to transfer. But go ahead, Kyle. I just thought that was a good point that you made.
I tell you like this, that guy left, but this is my own personal opinion. We ain't need him any goddamn way. If you're on the fence, you don't need to be on the damn team anyway.
That's right. Agreed.
He ain't just woke up the other day. You know what? I want to transfer today. No, he already been thinking that already. So we don't need him anyway.
Agreed.
Right. Because Brown, hey, like I said before in a couple shows. If Brown coming up like I expect him to, his ass probably gonna start any damn way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Talking about Brown, the cornerback.
Talking about from UCF transfer, the brother, or you talking
about the freshman?
The freshman. What you think about the brother?
We know the big brother gonna see the field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the little brother. The big brother got all the experience. Mm-hmm. But I know one thing. I seen a couple weeks ago. The freshman running back, we all thought he was like a little scat back, but I seen this cat the other day and walked right up next to him. I was trying to get a picture with him. Hell, he done got big as shit now. I'm thinking he's seeing the field his freshman year, the speedster.
You ain't talking about Citizen, ain't you?
No, not Fletcher.
Citizen?
Fletcher grown man. Chris Johnson.
Oh, Johnson. Okay.
Johnson,
Chris Johnson,
he's big as hell now. I think he eating like steak and stuff down there. He might eat some crawfish or something down there in Miami this time of year or something. You know You know, it's crawfish season. Larry Frank out there in the booth. It's crawfish season.
It's always crawfish season. That's right.
You might eat some
Yeah. You might be right, man. Them coaches from Louisiana. Hey, them coaches from Louisiana. They definitely got some FedEx packages sitting down there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
That dude looked big as hell. I'm like, damn. I said, damn, the dude done got big. I said, the internet, man. You know, the internet is got one loss with him. You know, they always say the internet undefeated, right? The internet undefeated. Nah, this dude here, he looked big. He looked like he ready to put his way. He looked bigger than Pass.
I tell you one thing. I told Frank, remember this name. Remember this name, everybody. I said it. Tyler Horrell. Remember this name. I seen him.
From the crib.
I was down there 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Had a chance to sit down and talk with him. He hungry. I was down there 3 weeks ago. He hungry. I told Larry Frank. He say he is coming. He say he ready. So I'm just hoping that we can get a quarterback that can get him the ball. I hope that like you say, TVD is healthy. No excuses this year. You got weapons.
You got some blocking too, goddamn.
You got some blocking. Come on with it. Get him the ball. Get your playmakers the ball. So that kid looked me in my face and he told me he is ready. He's ready. And he ain't small neither. So
right.
Man, I think that we gonna be all right. I really do.
No, we ain't gonna drink. We ain't gonna like y'all guys said before. I heard of some other podcasts, YouTubers. They say they don't want to try start trying to figure out what kind of Kool-Aid to drink into the fall practice. You pretty much once they start putting them pads on, start hearing some pick clacking out there.
Well, finally, because a lot of them that I used to hear. We supposed to be good every year. We supposed to finally, huh? That's what we on? Finally? Okay.
Yeah, we finally we finally started with some sense.
Okay.
We see when they get some tick clacking on, see when the pads come on, see how everything kind of everybody look good. Everybody look good snatching rags right now.
Right. Double A. Right. Antonio Abner, what's up?
What's up, Antonio?
But I go and let somebody else get on, man. I like to get my feet wet first, and then I get entertained by everybody else. But y'all guys take care, man, and make sure I stay hydrated up there in the A and on that road because it's hot as hell down there.
Oh boy, it is, man. I came down. Like I said, I was down there about 3 weeks ago. I came home, bro.
You ain't never lied,
man. It is, bro. I had to drive down to Tallahassee, and I went to Miami. Had some deliveries, man. It is blazing, man. It's hot up here too, man. It's hot up here too. It is, Kyle. It feels just as hot up here like it is in Florida, bro. It's hot.
It's hot as hell down here. It's gonna be a real. I wish usually when it's hot like this, that means it's gonna be a nice hurricane season out, and preferably the football team, not this damn weather.
Yeah. Say it.
Take care, man. I'm gonna continue to listen out, man. God bless y'all. Stay blessed up.
Be good.
Likewise, boy. We love you, boy. You already know. Love you, brother.
Back at you.
All right, I'm out.
All right, Kyle. That's our brother.
It's you talk, baby.
Y'all already know, man. Made some good points, man. Y'all come on, it's your show. It's the people show, man. Come on and call up, man.
It's you talk, baby.
Put the number up on the screen, man. Y'all go ahead and come on with it, man. You made some great points, man, Larry Frank.
Yeah, he did, man. That's the thing that I'm looking for is the element of surprise. You know how you always get every year? You always get that one team that nobody saw coming. Right. Case point, Tulane last year. Tulane the last couple of years before last year, 5-win team, 4-win team or whatever. And then look what they do last year. I mean, a bunch of 3-stars. They won their conference. Now, albeit they didn't have the competition that Miami has, but it's not about the competition. It's about the blueprint. You do what they did. You take it one game at a time. And then look, they beat USC in the bowl game. So if Tulane, why not us?
Right. Hey, caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, what's up, my boy? You already know who it is. Your boy, B-Mac, boy, calling from MOB.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, man.
Boy?
This day one, man. You know we got to give our boy
on, boy?
The hell it do?
B
Going
Mac.
on,
B Mac.
what's going on, man?
What's up with you, man? How you
What
doing
up,
tonight,
B?
bro? Happy Friday night.
I'm good, boy. Yeah, I thought about you, man, the other day, man. I had stopped at the pilot, man, to fuel up my truck. And I walked in that
Exit
pilot, boy, and
19.
fell out laughing. Yeah, boy, I fell out laughing. That was what the day? That was Wednesday morning. Man, I fell out laughing. And boy, I said to myself, you weren't lying, boy. Number Alabama and Auburn and LSU stuff all over that damn stuff. I said, boy, look at here. I said, damn, L and Jinxers around here, man. I said, damn, that's sack to me, L, you got us, boy. You got us. What y'all fellas been up to, man?
Man, working. That's it, bro. Working, man.
Work. Slabbing.
Tell me, man, working and trying to get the devil to stop pissing on us, boy. It's been
come on, boy, preach. Oh, boy, preach.
It's been hot, boy. I'm talking about that kind of heat when man, look here, can't nobody say nothing to you, stupid. And you ain't really trying to be out there too long listening to it when they talk.
Well, you always on the edge, ain't you? Boy, you better say it, boy. Come on.
You on the edge, boy. I might slap you, but if I slap you, boy, I might knock too much sweat off.
I'm laughing. Hey, I'm laughing at you because I had a situation the other day, man. I was out there, man, getting some fuel at one of the fuel islands. And on my fuel card, what I do is now I go ahead, I do my own fuel now because I get a bigger discount with my card. So I pull up on the island and I'm swiping and I'm doing a transfer and it transfers the money to the card within seconds. So the guy pulls up behind me and I guess he thought I was just, killing time. So while I'm waiting on it, I heard bump, bump. Next thing I know, open the door and I said, what the? Well, I ain't gonna say what I said. I said, what your problem is? I added a word up in there. So yeah, you right, bro. That heat, dog. That heat will turn a brother into Joe Jackson real quick.
Sure will. That's why word to the wire is. And I know how that road is, man. I try to stop early in the morning and get my fuel before anybody get up in there. Because I try to get in and get out, bro.
Yeah.
I promise you that heat'll kill you out there on that road. But look at here, man. Yeah. I've been thinking. I've been reading magazines. I've been listening to other places. I'm gonna say this, man, to all my Cane fans, whether you from the West Coast to the East Coast, up north, down south, man. I was watching Coach Hayes one night, and Coach Hayes said something, man, and it's real. And shout out to Coach Hayes, man. Coach Hayes said, man, as Miami fans, man, we got to stop looking at these kids that we are recruiting and bringing in, man, and comparing them to past hurricanes when those past hurricanes are finished products. So we got to understand something, man. All these kids, these young men, not kids that we got on our team. Now, man, let's get behind this team, man, and really uplift them. But we got to stop expecting Cam Kitchens to be Ed Reed. You understand what I'm saying? I just want these guys to get out here and to perform to the highest of what they got. Go out there and perform to the highest. I don't want you to be Ed Reed, because whenever you put this kind of pressure on some of these kids, man, they kind of go into the dump, man. And I was looking at Caneville did an interview with what's the guy the linebacker we got last year. Oh, man, what's the kid name? Was on the tip of my tongue, man.
It ain't Basaint, is
Oh, man, I forget. Basaint, yeah. And he asked Basaint, he said, man, tell me what changed about your game, or what are you doing to better yourself? And Basaint said, man, I'm starting to pay more attention, but I'm starting to also realize that this game is played one play at a time. He said he was getting down on himself last year whenever he made a bad play. And I'm like, yeah, because that's freshman mistakes. But at the same time, man, you got fans. Oh, man, he's going to be the next Ray Lewis. No, man, let this man be the next Basaint. Go out there and do your job, bro. Go out there and make hits. Go out there and stop plays like you're supposed to. Don't try to compare yourself to these old Canes, man. We talking about something, man, that's what, damn near, 20-something years ago? And we trying to make these boys out to be the 2001 Canes, man. They not, that's gone. That's why I'm kind of, I did an assessment, and I thought about something, man. Would you take, if we had the chance again, and I'm talking now, don't take nothing out of it, would you take Mario
or would you take Kirby Smart? And I'm finna show you guys something. This gig Kirby Smart has now his first job. Okay, and Kirby's first year, man, he went I think it was 85 or 75, and that following year, Kirby made it to the championship, 13-2. Now, everybody will say, "Well, you can't compare the two." Yes, you can, because let me explain something to you. Mario been coaching. He been coaching for a while, way before Kirby. Now, Kirby was a DC, Alabama, but that was Nick Saban's dog. They both was on the same team. They was both on the same coaching staff. And when I look at Mario, and I know he's coming, but the thing of it is, I think when you look at Kirby did, I don't know, I could be lying, and I don't want to sound like a hypocrite or nothing like that, but it's something about Kirby, and I think Mario may be still trying to find it, if you know what I'm saying. I understand what he did in the Pac. I understand he went to the Rose Bowl, and everybody keep talking about, well, he went there and beat Ohio State, and I get, but Kirby got that it. I told y'all when we first hired Mario, do you guys want a recruiter or do you want a coach that can recruit? Because you can't, in some cases, you can have both. But I'm hearing all these people, man, we ain't getting the 5 stars. We ain't getting this. We ain't getting that. I want you to be the best goddamn coach you can be this year. Let your OC be a OC. Let your DC be a DC. Even let your damn special team coach be a special team coach. Because just like the top of the night, 500 or below, I don't know. Because guess what? There's enough talent on this team to be 12-0. That's just my opinion.
No, I agree with you.
There's also enough talent on this team to beat 8-4, just my opinion. And there's also enough talent on this team, as we seen last year, to be down 5-7. So I'm not predicting anything. But when you compare Kirby to Mario, don't say Kirby had. Well, no, Kirby was just coming into being a coach, and I ain't comparing the two. But I was just looking at something. I went back and I looked at Kirby Smart. I looked at Lane Kiffin. I even looked at what's his name at Tennessee last year. That man got rid of so many players, but to come out last year and put together what you put together, what I'm saying is I pray that these players have all brought into what Mario's trying to do. I care about recruiting to a certain extent because I really don't give a damn. Because you can get all the 5 stars that you want. Look at Texas A&M, and they turn out to be shit. So I want us to get the players that's really gonna fit your system. That's gonna build. Look at all them 5-star Texas A&M guys, and turn out to be shit. Dude, you won 5 games last year, and now everybody's all of a sudden thinking, oh, Texas A&M that's gonna be a big game for Miami. Now, when you looked at it, y'all kind of pretty match. Y'all kind of even. I don't give a damn how many 5 stars you got. They got to show up. Last year they didn't show up. This year they got to show up. I don't give a damn about your new OC. All them kids got to show up. Just like at Miami, everybody got to show up. Because remember what I told you guys a few weeks ago, and I'm just being honest. What happens if it don't work? See how everybody get quiet when you say if it don't work. Don't nobody want to hear that. And I'm not talking negative. I'm just being real. I wanted to work. You damn right I wanted to work. Damn, I ain't seen it. Ain't been really working since what, 05? Shit, it's about time we start working. So I hope it works. I hope Van Dyke come out here and be the Van Dyke he know he can be. I hope the wide receivers come out here and be the guys they know they can be. I hope the defense come out and be the defense it can be. But right now, who knows? Is Miami finna be 12-0? Are we gonna be 8-4? Are we gonna be 9-3? Are we gonna be 10-2? Shit, are we gonna be 7-5? Hell, are we gonna be 5-7 again? There's so many don't know. That's why I don't get into I see all these magazines. Man, just go out and win the game you're supposed to win that week. Go take care of business, and the record will take care of itself, man. That's just plain and simple. That's just like recruiting. Everybody getting on them about the recruits, and I get it. We all want all these 5-star, but slow down on them 5-star because just because they're a 5-star don't mean they're a good ass player, and they may not even fit your system.
Right.
They may not fit it.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at Texas A&M, man. Look at Texas A&M. All them damn 5 stars, and y'all ain't get 5 damn wins. 5 wins. All them 5 stars. No, just go get me the team, get me the players and the team that are going to fit what it is that Miami wants to do. I will say this though. I think that we are going to get more of a big grown. I think we're going to get more of a grown man atmosphere when it comes to this team, because I think with your center, I think with the guy we got from Alabama, certain players on defense, I think we got grown. Like I said before, we got grown men on this team that can really get in some of these players' ass if they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And I think last year we didn't really have that. And on top of that, man, we got hit with a lot of injuries last year. So in a way, I give Mario a pass on that. But I just want, when you guys just think about it, just think about it for a minute. I be listening to all these YouTubers and talking about Miami gonna do this and Miami ain't gonna do this, but y'all ready to just I'm gonna throw it out there. I was listening to when the guy was talking about Florida State. Oh, Florida State got this, man. Do you know if y'all quarterback go down, y'all season over with? That's a wrap. Pack it up, take the uniforms off, get ready for the next year, because y'all finna get some ass kickings. Because you know why? Your quarterback has to do so much over there. My hat goes off to Florida State. They win it. But then another thing, go look at their schedule from last year. Everybody that Florida State played against that had a top record, they got their ass kicked. Everybody that they played and won these games, they was like average or below average teams that they won against. They did not beat no big time teams for real. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's why I know Miami. Yeah, y'all got a chance. Miami got it here. Everybody got a chance at the first of the year. So I ain't gonna say that y'all gonna go 8-4. Everybody saying 8-4, 9-3, 8-4. I don't know. Shit, I think you can go 12-0. I really do. But that ain't what I'm betting on, because it's gonna take these guys really playing, and I don't think they got to play lights out every. Just go out there and do your damn job, and everything will take care of itself. But I think they got enough. Do I think the talent is there? Looking at all those all ACC, man, I was blown away to see all that damn orange and green on there. But the talent is there. So I think they got enough talent. Yeah, they got enough talent to go 12-0. Shit, they got enough talent to go 9-3. They got enough talent to go 8-4. Shit, if you don't watch it, your ass will be 5-7 again. So just go out there and do what you got to do, man, and keep it going. Man, I ain't get a chance to holler at my boy. I holler at our boy yet, man. I know they getting ready for football season here in Mobile, so I'm gonna make my way down there to Theodore. I think I'm gonna make it my thing to catch their first game, because I think they play a big rivalry game, their first game, and I'm gonna go down there and check them out. And there's a couple more other cats, man. I think Mario recruiting around here that I'm gonna get a chance to check out this year. I know they got another big game with a lot of D1 players between Vargas and Blunt. That's a big game. I know you know about that game. That's the Soul Bowl #1. There ain't number black people at that game. That's Soul Bowl #1. So I'm gonna go check them boys out. But other than that, man, y'all boys, be easy out here with this heat, bro. Take care of yourself. Drink plenty of fluids. Don't get out here, man, slipping with that heat, man, because there's a lot of people, man, putting a lot of people in the hospital, man. And like I always tell you guys, man, may God bless you and the fam. And until we talk again, boys, y'all stay easy. God bless you guys, man, and I love you, boy.
Oh, we love you too.
Later.
And I know Larry Frank, he'll say the same thing too, man, because Larry Frank just got disconnected. I think his internet went out, so he'll probably be coming back home, man. So, that's for me and Frank, man. You already know.
Oh, yeah, man. And you know what time it is. Cigar and a Manhattan brother.
Friday night. Friday night,
baby. Gotta get it. Friday night, baby. Y'all boy be easy, man.
All right, love you, B-Mike, man. You be safe. Have a great weekend, brother.
Too, man.
All right, boy.
All right, you too.
That's day one, y'all. Day one. another caller, man. And I think this is my boy. Call back, Offer, man. Call back. I think that was Derek Offer, man. B Mike, man, always got a great point, man. Shout out to our brother, man.
It's
Mr.
Utah,
B
baby.
Mike, man. Shout out to B Mike. But no, Jeffrey O'Neal, no. I think that guy you're talking about, man, Artavius, man, I think he's being overshadowed, because we signed the Lightfoot kid, but I love Jones, man. I do, man. You talking about a defensive end, man, light on his feet, quick, and that can move, man, powerful, can't be blocked. I seen some of his tapes. I seen one of his games. Me and Frank was checking out, man. This kid is going to be good, man. I like him. Larry White Jr., man, that's my big brother, man. What it do, man? Larry White Jr., what's up? I can't wait to get down to the Miami with my dog, man. Larry White Jr., what it do? You on with Utah, man. Call the state your name and where you calling from.
What's up, big dog? This is Derek, mother freaking Alpha. Dirty Red, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
ATL.
Yeah, you know you get it too. It's family. Always having barbecues and I never get invited and don't answer his phone. What's up, Derek? What's going on, man? Talk to your boy. What's up? What's happening? What it do?
Hey, man, what's going down? Man?
I ain't nothing, man. How you doing on this Friday night, this wonderful Friday night, brother? What's good?
Man, hey, I'm doing good, man. It's great evening to be talking about them Canes, man. I'm happy in the direction that Mario is going, brother. Happy in the direction he's going. Like I told you before, I don't care about the star rating. You got a top-notch talent evaluator, and Alonzo Highsmith know what he's doing. That man keep doing what he's doing, man, and everything gonna happen and do what it got to do.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts about?
Well, I told you about the. I don't see him going no worse than winning 7, but hey, anything over there is a plus for me.
Me too.
The talent there, and yeah, is it false advertising because everybody keep talking about Florida State, but god darn, I just looked at the ACC rankings. We got more preseason ACC ranked players than they got, so I don't understand how they coming up with how Florida State is gonna beat everybody.
No, they listen. We got to beat them. No, the offer. You was at that game last year.
Yeah.
You got to beat them.
Well, yeah.
Quarterback play. I think it's like B Mike saying, let's say quarterback go down. I like their quarterback, man. I can't front, man. I mean, we seen that guy grow.
I like the quarterback, but I don't think we lost because of talent. We lost because we had no depth behind the starting rotation.
TY2.
When everybody got hurt, we ain't had nobody behind them. It was a major drop off. And then TVD tore his shoulder up too. I mean, truth be told, so I mean, they ain't lose because of talent. I mean, we ain't had nothing behind the starting 11 on each end. So I think he addressed that pretty good, for this coming year.
Okay.
With the O-line, the D-line, they stacked deep everywhere now. We weren't stacked deep last year, so I guess everybody didn't really look at the team in depth like we should have. But we didn't lose because of talent. We lost because we had no depth. I mean, if that starting 11 on each side wouldn't got broke up by the time he played for us, I think it would have been a better game.
Okay.
I mean, if TVD wasn't hurt with that raggedy shoulder, and the starting O-line that started the year off and the starting defense started the year, if they wouldn't all broke up, I think it would have been a different game.
Okay.
But I mean, that's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll listen to also when y'all be talking about the fans with these high expectations. It's the young fans that's maybe like the late 90 babies, the ones that not 40 and up don't really know nothing about football. They just go with whoever winning.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ones who got the high expectations. Most guys who know football that's 40 and up, they don't talk like that, throwing all these major expectations on the team. That's these young kids, as bench riding on the Canes. When they won that last one in 01, they don't really know nothing about football. They just falling into that media bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
The real guys who know football that's our age and up, we don't talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then we might drink some Kool-Aid, but we don't throw the expectations out the door like they do.
Right.
I think seriously, it's not hard for them to get 8-9 games. That's attainable. If that O line gel together with the talent they got, and that guy find a way to shape up that defense, with the way that he calls defense and disguise this and that, man, I don't see why they can't win 9 games or more. I mean, if you look at the positions, man, it's way better than it was last year. I mean, look at it. On the tight ends, Arroyo was hurt. Zion was hurt. Jalen Rivers got hurt toward the end of the year. Citizen got hurt. You just go down the list, man, all these people that got hurt. And most of them come back healthy. Chase got hurt.
Let me ask you this. Where do you see that we're most improved at? In what position, on what side of the ball?
I can't say safety because they was already there already.
Right.
I say the O line.
O line? That's good.
Yeah, ooh, man. I mean, because you look at, okay, say they say the starting 5 is Zion left tackle, Javion Cohen left guard, the center Matt, the right guard might be Jalen Rivers, and Miles Gore at right tackle. Look behind him. You got big old Mike McCoy, who was hurt last year, that they say was doing outstanding before he got hurt. You got that other guard from Alabama, Arnez Cooper, that say he was doing good as a freshman last year. You got what's the other line I'm thinking of? Around tip of my tongue. You got the freshman Pancake Honcho, that's doing pretty good so far. And they got some guys. Then you got Tommy Kinsler. I mean, I looked at the size of the O line, man. These guys 6'7", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" across the board, and minimum 320, 325 across. That's massive, man. I think we might have the biggest offensive line in the ACC.
Yeah, I think I would say I'm with King Kyle. Shout out to King Kyle, man. It's our brother as well, man. What up, King Kyle? I think I would go with O-line or either linebacker. I've been screaming about linebacker, man, for the longest, man.
They loaded linebacker. Them kids, when they get a little older, oh my God, they're going to be running the ACC at linebacker core.
Yeah, I think they definitely upgraded, the talent at linebacker. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, man.
Them boys big, they tall, and they fast at linebacker. That O-line, everybody's sleeping on Moten. And Moten is about 325. That freshman coming in from Atlanta, Josh Horton.
You talking about you meant the D-line. You meant the D-line, right?
Yeah, the D-line. What's this other guy I'm thinking about? What's this? I don't know too much about it. It's more about 6'7", 6'8" that came in from Louisiana or something.
Yeah, they is Nassau. Nassau just said, D Alpha, you're gonna be super young next year. We are. I like it though.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
That's what we need. We need an influx of new talent with new mentality.
Good point.
And then they're gonna gel together. Most of these guys they bringing in, they got winning attitude. They buying into the process. That's what messed us up last year. They was at the country club before Mario got there. Mario told her what Mario said at his first introductory speech. We got a lot of work to do, and we weren't even paying it no attention. He was sending us an encrypted code. We weren't even paying attention. I just didn't know that it was that much work that had to be done.
Yes, you did. We used to always talk about that offline. Yeah, you did. You do.
I got the line in person.
No, you don't. Not on here. Not here. You don't either. Stop it. You know better. But I like you know what yeah.
It's you talk, baby.
We loaded that running back too. If you think about it, look at the running back. I ain't think about the running back.
Yeah, we loaded that running back, man, with a good offensive line, man. I'm just curious to see, like you said, if TVD can stay healthy. And we can get the ball we got a lot of playmakers, I think, man, at wide receiver. You can get the ball into their hands. I just want to see how it's all gonna play out,
If that O-line in jail
That's the
and
key.
blocked for TVD,
That's
he
the
gonna
key.
pick them apart. That's all
That's
he
the
needed,
key.
some time. Yep, because if he get hurt, Lord have mercy.
That's the key.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts about Kevin Beard? How do you think Kevin Beard is doing being there his first year? We talked about that at the beginning of the show. I know you've been trying to get through. I wanted to ask you that. He signed Chance, he signed JoJo.
Yeah. Oh, it don't count out now. If we win 8-9 games, Jeremiah coming. You could bank it. You could take that to the bank.
Thanks, Smith. You think he'll decommit from Ohio State?
Absolutely. He's a Cane #1. He saw that offense last year, and he basically said, y'all got to show me and prove to me that the offense is going to be different. That man is a 100% diehard Cane. He wants to see what they're going to do. If we win 8-9 games, he coming, his whole, what's that, part league team, I forgot what they call them, the Ravens or something. They already in the committed. He was one of
them. Let's see.
Book it.
Okay.
If we win 8-9 games, he gonna be there.
Okay. But no, I'm just liking what Kevin Beard is doing, in his first year.
Oh man, outstanding.
And right now he's sitting at I think number 5 in the ACC in recruiting. I just think that he's doing a great job considering the fact that, like we spoke about earlier, we didn't have a wide receivers coach last year. And for him to come in and do the exceptional job that he's doing right now, I love it.
Oh, well, you know why? We talked about this offline. We had a guy on receiver. I mean, a secondary player coaching receivers. That shit, and it was the old coordinator. Now you got a quarterback, a former quarterback, and a quarterback coach. That's the offensive coordinator. That's gonna be a major change.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we was talking about that some of these guys shouldn't be coaching the position that they coaching with their background.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I ain't trashing up guys, but that offense was we didn't have the personnel for his offense, and that was the bottom line.
Right.
And Steele is the type of D coordinator at his age now that he got to have pretty much a top tier team put together. The coach, he's not his days have passed him on building up young players to get to that level. He got the coach that's already there. And you saw that because he wouldn't even put no pressure on nobody last year.
Right.
He was playing bend don't break the whole season.
Right. What about them dogs up front on the defensive line? What's your thoughts on that, man? Well, should I say defensive tackle? I still think that it's a toss-up with the defensive ends. I'm gonna bring Larry Frank back in, y'all. Go ahead, D. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You want me to wait till you come in?
No, go ahead. There you go.
The D tackle, you got number 56.
Taylor.
You got Harrison Hunt. You got what's that boy came from USC?
I know you're talking about. I just can't call his name. Yeah, I can't. He's a transfer, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got Mo. Then you got Josh Holt as a freshman coming in.
Don't forget about your boy. Don't forget about your boy. The Bane train. Ain't that what you told me his name is? The Bane train?
Oh, man.
Bane coming in. You better come on with it.
I don't know. I was going to play mainly say he going to be at DN.
You think they going to move into DN?
Yeah, I don't think he ready yet to go inside. I think he got the moves to be. And he grown man. I think he need to hit them weights a little bit harder for the D tackle. But I think he gonna kill him at the end.
Okay.
He could.
I give him 1 year in the weight room, and he gonna probably go to D tackle because he's still filling out. I heard he about 289.
What's the word on Cyrus Moss? How's he developing?
He just got to gain the weight. They said Coach Phil is working with him personally on putting on some mass. He got the talent there. He just got to put on some weight. He's fine. But I mean, them DNs ridiculous, man. Them DNs tall, quick, and they twitchy. Cause we ain't talked about Nigel Kelly at all.
I want to see more. I didn't see a lot last year. I know he was a freshman, so we'll see this year.
He was killing them. Mesidor, You already. They going crazy. They waiting for him to go.
I still think Mesidor should be in the inside, man. He don't look like a defensive end.
Well, he go in and out. I mean, if you put Mesidor in with 56, I don't know why I keep getting his name. And put
Leonard Taylor.
And put Bain. Yeah, put Bain on that end. Boy, that's gonna be critical.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of DNs, man. We ain't hurting on them, and I ain't brought up Jay Dwayne and the rest of you young boys. We got a lot of DNs.
That's like Nassau say. Nassau say we young. We got a nice young core. And like you said, man, if he just he can get a top 10 class next year, I think it's gonna come together.
He gonna get it because the only thing everybody doing is waiting for Miami to have a winning record.
Mm-hmm.
8-9 games, they gonna come. That's all. I mean, from here on out, I don't think we'll have no more problems on no more 5 and 7.
Right.
This might be me. I think Florida State gonna get exposed because you see every team that had success with the transfer portal the following year, they fell apart. So that's just me. If you put pressure on Florida State quarterback, you take them legs from him, I ain't worried about him. You put pressure, take them legs from his behind, I'm not worried about him in the pocket. I ain't say that he can't throw, but his biggest threat is his legs. So if Guidry calls defense like he did before he came to Miami, I'm not worried about him because he going to take his legs away from him.
I got a question for you.
Talking about.
I got a question for you. In the ACC, are we a top 3 team?
Absolutely.
How about everybody in the chat? How about what do you guys in the chat think? Put it in the chat. Are we a top 3 team in the ACC?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm just
tell
asking.
you why I'm gonna say that. I was at the North Carolina game last year, and Steele gave the game away. He did not put no pressure on Drake that whole game. He gave the game away.
Talk to me, chat.
Look,
are we a top 3 team in the ACC? Talk to me.
Clemson,
I'm talking about the whole conference. I ain't talking about just the Coastal. Just Atlanta. I'm talking about are we a top 3 ACC team?
Ooh, this hurts me, but I gotta say no.
Big Mike, where you at? Come on, Nassau. Y'all talk to me.
The top 3, Clemson, Florida State, Miami.
5 rings. What's up?
North Carolina is not
Absolutely.
better than Miami. Absolutely.
5 rings said absolutely. B Mike, what's up?
I say no.
I'm just asking, B Mike. I'm just asking.
I say no. I say we're
Nassau,
right
what's
there.
up?
But until
King Kyle, what's up?
Until we prove it on the field.
Just Chase, what's up?
I have to say no, because I mean, Clemson's proven it on the field.
And that's what I'm saying.
Florida State has proven it on the field.
Antonio.
And we can reference last year, what happened with North Carolina.
He might say, yeah.
Then I can use that as a springboard because they beat us head to head and they were better than us. So until we knock them off, that's why I said on a couple of shows back, yeah, I know Florida State is the big rivalry. Obviously it is. But one of the most important games, as important as Florida State is North Carolina, because while we've had Florida State's number the last couple of years, except for last year,
Chris Kane,
we let North Carolina slip through the cracks, and they've been dominating us. So as much as I want Florida State, now it doesn't matter as much now because you no longer have a Coastal and an Atlantic, but as much as I want Florida State, I think Mac Brown needs to be reminded and humbled.
Just say,
so I'm gonna save number 4. I'm gonna go number 4.
Well, I'm gonna disagree. Say they number 4 because.
Okay, who you got number 1? Who you got number 1, D?
Clemson.
They
still got a lot of players from that last recruiting class from the Dabo had.
Okay.
They're still there.
Okay, since you say Miami's the top 3, so go down in your top 3. Let me hear you.
Clemson, question mark, Florida State because they beat us last year, and Miami.
Okay.
A lot of players on North Carolina team graduated last year. I looked at the return of talent on the 3 teams I just named, and we got a ton of return of talent left. And then I guess the ACC, whoever do the magazine that you were talking about earlier, Larry Frank, we got 8 people preseason ACC So evidently, they paying attention to the talent we got on the team. Now, the biggest thing is, can we put it together, which is always the biggest thing. Can we put it together? I think we can, because he addressed the two most important things. It starts with the trenches, and then it branches out. Every team that's winning they tighten with the trenches. Now, I know it's going to take a minute for that line to gel, but I just don't see that line falling apart. Now, I just don't see it. Not this year. I don't see that line falling apart. Now, so do you think Florida State line is better than what Miami line got right now?
I don't think so, but I think that here's the thing. You know what? It depends on how we talking, Frank. If you're talking we're looking at players and size. No, I don't. But
no,
we're talking about.
I ain't going by size.
Well, I'm talking about. I haven't seen it on the field yet. I got to see it.
Look, real quick. I pulled up the standings last year, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hard for me to say yes, we're in the top 3. Clemson, Florida State, I agree at number 1 and number 2. But if you look at these other finishes last year, obviously North Carolina, 6-2 in our division, 9-5 overall. They got Duke, and we forgot about Pitt. You know, all these teams, Duke and Pitt, they won 9 games last year. You know, we won 5.
I ain't forgot about it.
You know,
hey, you know. With Larry, you know why we won 5.
I do.
We had McHale's Navy playing after 5 seasons.
Yeah, I know.
Our whole team got broke up.
I know, man.
Let me ask you that. Let me ask you that, Frank.
Yes, sir.
If the starters we had last year would have played the whole season, just the starters, not the backup, the starters that we had that started that first game would have played the whole season without getting hurt, do you think we would have been 5-7?
No, we'd have beat Middle Tennessee State. We'd have beat Texas A&M. I think we could have beat Duke, but I still think Florida State would have had our number. I still think North Carolina would have had our number. And Clemson obviously would have had our number. So we'd have won a few more games. We'd have made a bowl game, but we wouldn't have been 5-7, you know, so.
I think we would have went 8-4 last year.
Possibly, yeah. I can see that because Texas A&M, we should have won that game. You know, that's one we should have won. So you give us that one. Middle Tennessee, I don't care how bad they beat us. If we had not as many injuries and those guys got up for the game, you win that game. So now that goes from 5-7 to 7-5, and obviously the Duke game, you know, if things go different in that game, you know, and you can make a case for North Carolina. We should have beat North Carolina.
I was at that game. I was going crazy because I think I was talking to D at the game.
You was.
Yeah.
We should have beat him. It's just ridiculous, man. He put no pressure on Drake May that whole game, and then your boy Rooster fumbled the touchdown.
Right.
Rooster fumbled the touchdown, remember?
Yep. They were going to win that game. So, and like I said, maybe it was a blessing. You know, they always said the dark cloud got the silver lining, and I'm thinking that what happened last year was the silver lining, the transition to what we're going to do in the future, because it's just kind of like the same thing that happened with Manny when he got fired. You know, if he'd have won those games that he lost, he would have been retained, and we'd still be worse than what we are. So if we gotta, you know, sacrifice, you know, a little bit to get to where we want to be ultimately, I'm all for that. But I will say this about Florida State. I'm going to say this. Florida State is going to fool a lot of people, and I agree with you on what you're saying about the quarterback, because I'm going to tell you something. You see that first game in Orlando when they play LSU, and y'all know I ain't no LSU fan.
Man, LSU gonna tear them a new.
Boy, LSU is gonna stomp a mud hole in Florida State like Stone Cold on Vince McMahon in 1999. Book it.
Did you see how many returning players they got? And people they beat Alabama last year.
Yes.
LSU first year coach.
Listen, LSU is scary. LSU is scary, and I'm gonna give a plug. I gotta give a plug, man. I gotta give a plug over there. Y'all watch my cousin, number 2, Kyron Lacey, he's a transfer from UL. He played for Sunbelt Billy at UL Lafayette. He looks like he's going to be the top wide receiver. If y'all go look at that spring game, he had the one-handed catch. By the way, that ain't his first one-handed catch. He was doing that at the hometown Thibodeau High School a bunch of times. Don't sleep. That Jaden Daniels to Kyron Lacey, y'all going to hear that combination a lot. But I'm going to be 100. Pardon me, D. I gotta go there, boy. LSU gonna whip Florida State ass, and it ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
they gonna expose them
in their backyard at that.
Oh yeah, because I can't stand Notre Dame, but that man could coach. I can't take nothing away from him.
Yeah,
He's a good coach.
Yeah. King Kyle got a question.
No boy gonna be humming.
That I see right there. But he ultimately, I gotta ask a question, because they still got Drake May. I know everybody. A lot of people are gonna say your boy at Florida State, Jordan Travis. Who's the best quarterback in the ACC?
That's a good one.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who I like.
I'm about to say Jordan Travis.
I did.
I like Jordan Travis. I like Jordan Travis with his legs, but if you block for TVD, he could have a year like he had that first year.
Yeah. And real quick, Nassau, Cuz was recruited to the U. Kyron was actually a Miami target because I called his daddy. I called my cousin Kenny. I said, Kenny, please. Hey, we know some people. Hey, I will make sure Cuz is taken care of. It just couldn't happen. I'm sorry, but go ahead. I wanted to answer that question. Go ahead, on.
No, you good. If you could block for TVD and you don't put them in no atrocious offense like Gaddis did last year, I think TVD gonna shine. That's just me personally.
Okay.
If he healthy, if that shoulder healthy, and that line blocked for him, he gonna pick some people apart. And he's a dark horse. He's gonna be my dark horse for this year. Cause ain't nobody they really ain't talking about him too tough, which I understand last year. But part of last year he was broke up and didn't play. Then beginning of the year we was talking about how he was looking in the offense. Then nobody never said Gaddis' offense was not good for what we had on that roster. We were just putting it all on TVD.
And also, I have to
I ain't
ask.
Never see nobody go.
Real quick, I have to ask real quick. What about psychologically? Where is his mental state psychologically? Because he was hurt and banged up last year, but you could kind of see from his reaction, the way his mannerisms. I think he was going through a lot psychologically. I mean, he had Carl Winslow as the offensive coordinator, and after X went down, man, he was throwing to Steve Urkel and Waldo and them, on the field. So I'm just asking, where was his mind at?
Well, psychologically, he better already talk to Dr. Phil because this will make a break for him this year.
Yeah,
it sure is.
Yeah,
this is for him. So I hope he talked to Dr. Phil and got everything squared away.
Yeah. Because this is his
make or break.
His audition.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all a question. And I ain't trying to be funny because I'm a caveman. Now I keep hearing about this running back from Florida State, and I saw him on the ACC ranking. If you go team by team in the ACC, do you? I'm just honest. What name another team beside Miami that stacked that deep at running back?
I don't think you have none. Clemson has a couple, but Miami's deep. Miami's deep because when you start talking about Chaney and Parrish, and even though he's hurt, Citizen and Fletcher and Chris Johnson.
That boy they just brought from Nebraska. Right. Your homeboy.
Don't forget about the boy from Nebraska. What his name is? Allen? What's the kid?
Yeah. He from Louisiana. He just transferred. He from up north Louisiana. Yeah, the Nebraska transfer. He went to from the Monroe area, but Miami's deep at running back.
Now look at it now. I'm gonna make it quick for y'all. Then core in the ACC than us.
What did you ask? You went out. What you say?
The best receiving core,
Who
I
has a
think.
better tight end core?
Oh, tight end core.
Tight end core
Nobody.
than us
Nobody.
in the AZC.
Nobody.
Then I'm gonna go safety.
King Kyle said who got the best receiving core in the ACC?
I would say nobody at safety.
No, I said tight end.
Tight ends, I think us. No, but I was reading what King Kyle asked too. I'm with Larry Frank. I think we have the best tight ends. Receiving.
That's up in the air. That's up in the air right now.
Who you say, King Kyle?
I gotta go.
Receiving core. What they gonna say? Florida State.
Florida State got that giant over there that be catching everything. What's that? What's
as
the
much
one
as I hate to say it, I mean, you gotta give them clowns from Tallahassee some props on that, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now safety.
Oh, it's us all
It's
day.
Miami all day.
We got 2 All-Americans, man.
Yeah, Miami.
Okay, now Kona.
I don't know yet. I
That,
don't know yet about Corner.
That could be Miami if they pan out, but that has to be proven.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now I'm a O-line.
That still got to be proven.
Same thing like the CB, like the cornerbacks. They got to be proven. You know.
Right. Okay, and what's the last one I ain't
Quick,
cover?
Adrian Braswell.
D-line, I think, is Miami. I think Miami is the deepest at D-line.
Yeah. They got defensive tackle, man. I mean, I'm still not impressed with the ends, Frank. I'm still not impressed with the ends, Frank.
Yeah. I got you on that. But
watch Mesidor. Mesidor is preseason All-American.
Yeah. I got you on that with the ends.
Mesidor the only one though.
I just think that
Mesidor.
Mesidor the only end that was productive last year, man. Don't start that. Don't start that D off.
Kelly, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you start naming those other guys, I mean, you got to look at the transition that has come since the coaching change. That's why I say I think it could be Miami, but we got to see. But I'm actually, I'm thinking it will be Miami. I think Miami will have the deepest D line,
especially if Ruben Bain is everything they're talking about. He is, yeah.
And we ain't talking about Jaden Wayne yet.
Exactly.
We ain't seen enough of him yet. We just talking about names still, man. Derek Offer.
Right.
We talking about names.
But
I mean, that's what Bain too.
But this is how I think you have to look at it in that regard. If Miami makes massive upgrades, which I think they did, that now allows you, when you start going through your rotations, you got better talent that's coming in.
Right, Kyle.
And that's true. It's unproven. But I think that talent-wise, and talent, that's our special topic every show.
Nassau. That's right. Clemson got it right now. That's who I would go with, Nassau. Yeah, their defensive line. That's right.
Okay, the reason I asked about D-line because Clemson got one D-lineman that they said is a ACC All-American, and we got one with Taylor.
Yeah.
That's why I asked that question. Because some people could say Florida State D-line might be better now.
No, what Will just said. Will just said that
he just put it up.
Will just said it up. My boy Will just said.
But I will say this much.
Ain't no way FSU O-line better than Miami O-line. Ain't no way.
Real quick, I'm gonna say this much. If Mesidor, Leonard Taylor, and if Bain rises and becomes that dude with Mesidor and Leonard Taylor, and you got Leonard Taylor and Bain on the inside, you think FSU O-line really want that smoke and Nigel Lee Kelly if he can develop? You think FSU really want that smoke if they can gel them boys together up front? Leonard Taylor and Ruben Bain is a problem. They will be a problem.
And you see what Mesidor was last year. Mesidor is too.
And Mesidor is a problem.
Yeah, Mesidor had 7 sacks.
Yes.
Hey, when your boy said Florida State,
AO, put your boys on. AO, damn.
Hey, Larry Frank, how Florida State online that good when they quarterback was running for his life all the time, making up plays as he go?
Let me tell you something. Florida State O-line, let me tell you something. That quarterback, Jordan Travis, the hype he's getting, he needs to thank Florida State O-line because their lack of blocking and their lack of skill led to him running for his life, which hyped him up and got him to where he is now. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I know. Let the boy from Louisiana tell you what I know, okay?
Tell him, Frankie Dog.
That great Florida State O-line that my guy just said they got, you about to learn something in Orlando because I'm telling you. Mason Smith got hurt last year. Miami wanted him. LSU got him, and I was sick when LSU got him. He's back, along with all them other savages on that T-line over there in Baton Rouge. All right. Over under for sacks in that opening game with LSU and FSU. I'm going to set it at 4, and I'm taking the over. Them boys going to eat.
Damn.
That's how much I think the O-line sucks in Tallahassee.
Yeah. You're right. And look at this, too. Even though Jakor, he's still trying to get it together, but he's serviceable if TVD get hurt. What happens if Florida State quarterback get hurt? Who they got to back him up?
It's a wrap.
Exactly.
It's just like a couple of years ago when Blackwell got hurt. I think Blackwell got injured for a couple of games. What happened to Florida State?
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Florida State, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Florida State, and this is for all. I see we got a couple of Florida State fans in the chat. Hey, shouts out. We love y'all. We think your team sucks, but we love y'all.
That's right.
Florida State, because of that beatdown they laid down on us. Right. Yeah. Because of that beatdown they put on Miami, Florida State feeling themselves right now. Okay. You put that fluke victory over Miami and that fluke victory over LSU last year. But what happened when and B-Max said this a couple of times before. What happened? What happened when they played Clemson? I think who it was, Wake Forest. It was like 3 games in a row. I can't remember.
3 games in a row. They
lost all 3 of them.
Clemson, Wake Forest, Clemson, and was it North Carolina State?
Was it? I don't remember. NC State, Louisville. I don't remember who, but they might have been in a dogfight and barely beat Louisville. I don't remember. Point I'm making is, Florida State is overrated. Overrated. Jordan Travis should not be a Heisman candidate. Florida State should not be a national championship or a playoff contending candidate. Florida State is as overrated gets. Florida State will finish 7-5. You heard it here first.
I believe it. They beat a 6-6 Oklahoma team in the bowl game. Are you serious?
I hope so, Ayo. I hope so.
NC State. Chris Kane said it was NC State.
You know I can't stand them, Ayo.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to ask y'all what y'all think about all them linebackers we got. Where you think they rate in the ACC?
I think we upgraded, but I think it's still unproven too.
Yeah, we're not even. I ain't gonna even give us top 5 in that department.
I think we upgraded, but I think it still got to be proven at linebacker.
Right.
I like the talent we got there, but it got to be proven on the field. I like Basaint. I think Basaint gonna be a beast. Like Maui Goey too, but we got to see it together on the field.
Don't forget my godson now. He healthy now.
Chase.
Yes.
I hope Chase can get in the rotation, man. Definitely, bro. Want to see Chase.
Yeah, because they ain't been talking about him.
Want to see Chase.
Them the ones that surprise you.
I think he done got up to 240.
Way
overrated quick. What'd you say, Adrian? Way
overrated. Way overrated. Yeah. They are, man. They are, man. I'm telling you, man. Dude.
I mean,
Florida.
That's a staggering point. That's a staggering point you can't go around. Every game you lost was to a winning team.
Yes. And you should have lost to LSU.
How you get around that point?
Yeah.
If LSU had another minute and 20 seconds, that game was over.
Yeah. They screwed up the PAT. I mean, if that game goes in overtime, Florida State loses that game. So you beat a 5-7 Miami. You beat a bunch of other teams that sub 500 records, maybe beat somebody. I don't know because I don't pay attention to them. But for the most part, everybody that was good that they played, they lost to. They're going to lose to LSU and Orlando. They're going to lose to Clemson. They're going to lose to Miami. I think they're going to lose to Louisville. I got to look at the schedule to see who else they play, but that's 4 losses off the top of my head. They're going to go 7-5. They're going to go 7-5. And I'm being generous.
Bobby gone. Let's move on.
Yeah. That record going. Let me shut up. I'm about to say something. I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm about to. I respect Bobby.
Hey, did you see that point I put up there earlier when I was saying that the difference between Kirby Smart and Mario, as far as we just started spending money last year into the program?
Yeah, I put that up. Yeah.
So that wasn't a fair assessment. And then Kirby ain't do nothing but cop off Saban.
We are stupid.
That's how dumb Saban is. This man learned everything from me. Know how to pay under the table. Know how to take bags to your house in disguises. He know how to do all the underhanded stuff.
But you know what?
He know how to do all the underhanded stuff.
Real quick, you know what? And I was having internet problems when B-Mac was breaking it down. He was doing the comparison, but I heard most of that before it went out. We got to look at the fact that, yes, you're right. He did take the blueprint from Alabama, bring it to Georgia. But let's not forget, he got the benefit of being in a state rich in football talent. Ain't too many people in the state of Georgia say, oh, I want to be a Yellow Jacket. They want to be Bulldogs. You know, they put on their football helmets, you know.
Very few.
So, you know, he's in a talent-rich state that's centralized with one university that's pretty much, and then they hot right now. I mean, listen, their schedule is easy. Georgia gonna three-peat. I mean, I know we're gonna play the season, but let's be 100.
They gonna three-peat.
They gonna three-peat. Yeah.
Grew up right up the road, down the road from Athens. Georgia is paying the way that Alabama was paying, but if Miami was like that, boy, we'd got our program taken away.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, and I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, people should have known that Kirby was going to be a problem when they got to that national championship, and it took Tua with that miracle pass to Devontae Smith to win that national championship. They had a title then. Yeah. If that busted coverage don't happen, Georgia has a title then, and then...
But we gotta also stop acting like too, though, man. Georgia was getting talent before Kirby came there too.
True,
you know,
true.
Kirby put them over the hump, but they always had talent on the roster.
Yeah, Rick just couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah,
right, exactly.
Yeah, they always have. I'm not gonna lie about that, but this is something that you gotta talk about because they ran me to Miami when I was in my younger years. Georgia hadn't won a Sam National championship up to that time since 1981.
Yep, Herschel.
I was a diehard dog fan growing up when I was young. You know, that's how you was. You Georgia Tech or Georgia growing up in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And at that time, Vince Dooley was knocking everybody's head off. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it took them 40-something years to get a national championship, but we crying about 20.
I ain't trying to rush y'all, but we gotta let I got a couple people trying to call.
Go ahead.
Hey man, if I call you after I get on the phone, you gonna answer the phone because you like to ignore my calls, man. When I call for whatever reason, I can't get stage. You cook over in Jacksonville. I don't get an invite. I'm just saying. I thought we better than that, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm gonna have my wife for permission right now. Can I talk?
Okay.
She said yeah.
Okay. Well, we calling. I'm calling right after I get on the phone with you because I got my Chick-fil-A waiting on me. So I eat my chicken while I'm talking to you.
All right, bro. Much love, man. Y'all be good.
Love you, boy. In a minute.
All right.
I'll call you after.
All
right, bye. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
That's family.
It's you talk, baby.
Yeah, but I'm tired of him having all them damn cookouts too, Larry Frank, and we don't get the invite, man. I mean, he was over there, man. You should have seen him, man. I think that was what it was, 4th of July. Oh man, I think he had everybody over there, man. Oh, he had
you know what I think we need to do. You know what I think we need to do, man, for the bash. I think we need to have a pre-bash cookout hosted by Derek Alford, man. I think we need to go ahead on and put the apron on him, and put the utensils in his hand and let him flip them burgers, man. That's what we need to do, a pre-bash meal.
I mean, he had the whole family with him, man. I was jealous, man. Shut up, man. What's up to Chris Kane, man? Talk to me, Chris Kane. What's good, man? I'm sorry about that.
Yo, what's up, fellas? What's up?
What's
Hold on,
up
we gotta
with
bring
it?
you in right. Chris K, what up, boy?
OG, triple OG.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We got you.
So, all right. What's going on, y'all? Take this damn internet here at work. I'm at work. I'm sorry, y'all. They have a multi-billion-dollar company. We got raggedy ass internet. Ain't this not a bitch? Anyway. Anyway, man, what's going on with y'all, man? I miss you guys, man. What's going on with y'all, man?
Oh man, I ain't nothing, just living, man. That's it.
Man.
Just living.
Loving life, brother.
That's it.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna just keep it the way that it is.
Mm-hmm.
We got potential to do anything that we can. It started from the whole we working, we getting back to basics, to come get your damn kids, to now it's more of we getting all the people that don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
They gone. Shout out to Chris Graves. I wish you the best wherever you go, brother. You know, I wish you the best. You know, whatever you do, I hope you are successful wherever you go. Just as long as you don't play us. Anyway, what I feel now, and I'm be completely honest, ACC championship in the near future, and it's not too far off the way that we're going. If it was Manny, it'd be a pipe dream through snowflakes and sprinklers. Or the way Mario got it going, it's not too far off. I'd say about another maybe 2 years. We'll smell it again, but this time we actually gonna take it. As far as this year goes, we just got to take one game at a time. We got to work on our depth. We got to work on our players not getting injured. We got to work on getting punched in the mouth and actually punching back and not sitting there looking startled or struck or shocked or anything when it happens, because it's going to happen. Okay? We got to stop laying down in games. And I think Mario got rid of all that scar tissue. We got down to the root of the problem. And for those that don't want to play, get your ass off the field. Plain and simple. It's going to be clear cut. It ain't no chains. It ain't no rings. It ain't no dancing on the sideline. It ain't no doing all of that extra. It's back to football. That's what this is. There are no more excuses. Last year was a bittersweet slide by. You get a slap on the wrist for that. You got to have some accountability for what you did, but you salvaged what you could. Now you done had a whole recruitment. Remember, we talked about this, D. We talked about this last Frank. We talked about this before this season, before any of these recruits came in. Yeah, last season, it was a 5-7, but once he gets his people in, there's going to be no excuses. Right. Now he done got his people in, no excuses. Now you got your coaches in. Now you got your wide receiver coaches. You got everybody you need in. You got your players that's coming in here and everything else like that. There should be no excuses. 5-7 is not acceptable. Not acceptable at all.
That's right.
I want to see an 8-4 team. Hell, I'd love to see a 12-0 team. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see us go to the ACC championship. I'd love to see us win it. Hell, but I also like to see us go 8-4 and actually win a bowl game. That's what I'd love for us to do then. Because that'll shut them damn nose up, and Pocahontas and everybody else on that damn horse. That'll shut their asses up. Okay?
What you calling
Pocahontas? And they need to worry about why the hell what they need to worry about, instead of worrying about how many ACC championships we got, you need to worry about why y'all got 15 ACC championships but only got 3 national championships. Who stopped y'all there? Moving on to the next question. Because I'm ready today. Boy, they better be glad I'm in these people's uniform, because I'm on their ass today. I'm on their heels like Jesus sandals, boy. I'm on their ass, boy. I'm on their ass.
Oh my gosh!
Tell it.
Habib, what's going on, Habib?
That's all Habib.
Oh my gosh!
Shout out to my man Habib riding on that Alaska carpet. Ain't got to worry about no gas or nothing. Shout out to you. Anyway, like I was saying, Y'all can win all the ACC championships you want. Y'all still bow down to your big brother because we still got 5 over y'all ass. And then here's another thing. Here's another shot of fact for you. Here's another fact for you Florida State fans. And for you Florida fans, y'all understand is this. We are the only team in the state of Florida that beat every single team in the state of Florida. Can y'all say that? That holds the lead. Y'all beat us 7 years. Let's get something straight. Y'all beat us 7 years straight, and y'all still ain't catch up to us. We been whooping y'all asses for the longest kind of time ever since y'all first turned from girls school to a co-ed school.
I believe the record is 35-32. I believe in favor of the Canes. Continue,
35-32. Y'all ain't never led in that series. Y'all ain't never led, and you won't. Y'all had all the time in the world when we was down, when we had sanctions, when we had the death penalty, to do everything that y'all had to catch up to us. And what did y'all do? Nothing. Nothing. Don't sit here and talk about what we have and what we don't have. Don't talk about what we have and what we don't have. One thing, we might have lost to FIU, but one thing they didn't do was plant no damn flag on our stadium for. I bet you that. I bet you that.
Shots fired.
And I'll go to trouble with anybody when it comes to that.
Shut, Will.
You can talk that semantics. You can talk that semantics crap all you want to. How we ain't do nothing in 20 years. Y'all ain't do nothing in damn near 10 years. So what are you saying? And you beat a whole team by the skin of your teeth. If they would have had 2 more minutes, they would have whooped y'all ass. So what y'all talking about?
You got
y'all beat us 45-3. Yeah. Y'all beat us 45-3, but it's still equivalent to 52-10. So what are y'all talking about? The same thing that we went through last year is what y'all went through in 2020, but y'all ain't want to hear that.
Chris.
Right? But y'all want to get out there with your little gold pants and everything out there, your little tutus and all this other kind of crap, with a damn fool on a damn horse who ain't even a real indigenous Indian, and want to sit up there and want to take scholarships when a real Indian shit, when a real indigenous person should have that.
Chris.
That's not here that y'all about to get your name taken.
Chris, we got a FSU fan. Love him. He family. But put the comment back up, D. I don't know. Chris, you watching or you just listening? You watching the broadcast? I want to see if you see this comment.
Oh no. I'm what's her name?
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay. He says he's a Florida State fan. He says, you haven't won ACC championship in 22 years. Your program is 125 years old and only 5 rings. I'll let you have it, sir.
Okay, so our program is only 125 years old. Y'all have been there ever since Harriet Tubman was in cloth diapers. And y'all been there since 1863. And so you sitting here trying to tell me that and our program is 120, it's not even 125 years old, because we only started in 1925. Learn your history, my brother. We started playing football in 1932. Okay? When did y'all start playing football? When y'all came from an all-girls school. Huh? And how many rings do y'all got? You sitting here talking, and that's my point. Y'all talking about ACC championships, but y'all ain't talking about no national championships. And let's not forget that one that got given to y'all in 2000 by Oklahoma, because Oklahoma didn't want to play us, even though we whooped y'all ass. But they stouted us. Let's not forget that. That would have been ring number 6. So don't sit up here and try to act like you are better than who we are because y'all got second place championships. And then when we win the ACC championships, what y'all gonna say? Oh, it's only one. But we still got 5 national championships. Where are y'all at? You and Florida combined. Florida got what? 3? No.
3.
Yeah, Florida got 3. Y'all got 3. How does that look? And y'all been around longer than us. So you just shot yourself in your own damn foot and hung your own damn self.
And what gets me is, and I got to piggyback right quick, because if you put the 3 Florida got plus with the 3 with Florida State, that's 6. But if you take the computers that screwed Miami in 2000 and the refs that screwed us in 2002, we would have 7. We'd have more.
Right. But my whole question is this, Larry Frank. You want to brag about ACC championships. What about your national championships? What have y'all done since we've been down to make yourselves look relevant? Oh, just use Miami as a doormat, because they ain't been nowhere. They almost got the death penalty.
Yeah.
Did that get y'all any rings? Did that get y'all any ACC championships? Did they get y'all any national championships?
And if I'm not mistaken, didn't Miami win their first 4 national championships before Florida State or Florida won their first? Because if I recall, 83, 87, 89,
89, and 91. Them bastards ain't went. Them bastards ain't went for 93.
93 for Florida State.
I know y'all history better than y'all do.
Yeah.
I know y'all history better than y'all do. Florida State won their first one in 93. Florida won their first one in 96. Florida State won their second one in 99. Florida won their second one in 2006 and one in 2008. And Florida State won their third one in what?
2013. Yeah. With Mr. Crab Legs.
Out here on the record. And let's just put this out here on the record. Y'all barely beat us that year. But a win is a win. A win is a win. But if you want to brag about second place championships and all of this other kind, that's cool. Y'all won the conference. Congratulations. You want a cookie? You want a spear for it? You want a horse? You want a head
talk, baby.
You want to do y'all want to do y'all little Indian chant? Y'all want to do that?
It's you talk, baby.
Oh Lord!
Oh my gosh!
What's up?
Oh Lord!
Yeah, Habib, you better talk to him.
Go easy on him, Chris. Go easy on him, Chris. You know that people get upset because they got a doggone supposed to be a doggone war horse and it's a mule. They got a government mule that they sent out to the 50-yard line.
And let me ask y'all a question. And let me ask y'all a real question, because all of these are not troll questions. All of these are facts. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all won 10 games, right? Y'all went 5-7 for what? 4 years in a row? Y'all want to hear nothing about that. Y'all get a 10-win season. Why do y'all have people? Why is your coach, Mike Norvell, promising kids, and I know this for a fact, promising kids that they can go ahead and start behind the next person that's behind the starter if they keep working, and once they get the spot, they just somebody, and he goes to the transfer portal and let somebody else take their spot. If that's a lie, it's on 24/7. And that's not where I get the source from. I know somebody in Tallahassee that knows about that. He was a player that played there. He was promised to go ahead, as long as he kept working, if he stays healthy, he'll go ahead and get the starting job once this guy goes ahead and he leaves. Once he left to go to the NFL or wherever the hell he went, once he left Florida State, he went up for the job. Norvell went and got somebody else out of the damn transfer portal. And he even beat the guy that came from the transfer portal. But y'all ain't gonna say nothing about that, right?
Boy.
Y'all just gonna worry about us and how we haven't won an ACC championship and how we haven't done this and how we haven't done that. You know what? Bump that Indian and bump Pocahontas. Anyway, like the whole thing is, that was just my little rant that I had to get out because I've been holding that shit in for a whole 2 months. And I ain't done yet. Trust me. I ain't done yet. Because I got something else for y'all ass. Believe you me, throughout this season, I promise you. Y'all can have that 50, y'all can have that 45 to 3. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have that all you want. Just like y'all had the 7 straight. All you want. Just like the time before that, we beat y'all ass 8 games straight. And y'all beat us 6. And we kept going back and forth. But at the end of the day, you still bow down to the youth. Understand that. And I'm not just saying it as a fan. Check the history. Check the history. I'm not talking from a fan. I'm talking facts. Straight facts. Call me out if I'm lying. Please do it. Check the facts. Ain't no team ever in the state of Miami, in the whole history of Miami, not that I've known of, that I've been alive, ever sat there and plant no flag on our damn field. The disrespect that came out, that would have never happened if Bobby Bowden was alive. And he was GOAT, and I respect him. That's the one coach that I respect. From Bobby Bowden, I do not respect Norvell, and I damn sure don't respect Fisher. But Bobby, ain't nobody touched Bobby. That shit would have never happened with Bobby. Ever. Ever.
Hey, yo!
All right.
Now, as I was saying, I feel like we will probably be 7-5. That's my whole thing. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I told y'all I don't drink that. I got water. It's too hot for all of that sugar and shit. I ain't drinking that damn stuff. That stuff will kill you. On the other hand, I feel that we got to crawl before we walk. Let us win a bowl game first. Let us get in the niche of that. That's that momentum. And like you said, whenever we came off that 2016 season and we went into 2017 when we beat West Virginia, that was our only bowl game, and we had that 10-0 start. That's that momentum. That's what's going to bring in the recruits. That's what's going to get us the wins. That's what's going to keep us where we had those top, the top recruiting classes, being the top 5 or the top 10 or whatever the case is. We don't have to be the number 1 recruiting class in the world to make a difference or to make an impact. Because prime example, look at Texas A&M. They bought every player that they could. And they can't get their receipt. They can't get no refund on that. Because look what happened. Y'all spent all that money on them players, and y'all had the same record as us. So what are we talking about here? Huh? What are we talking about? Yep. Don't. When you put product on the field, it sells itself, not by a dollar amount, not by a bag, or anything else. Okay? You can pay whoever you want. You can try to get McDonald bags, Louis bags, whatever you want, full of dead presidents. If y'all are not winning on that field, y'all are going to lose your money. Because winning trumps money. Winning games trumps money. Ohio State might have your man over there right now, or Florida State or whatever might have a top recruit over there right now. But if they're not winning, you just paid for my time that you wasted. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? So you did. So in order for us to be better than 5-7, we have to win games. Mm-hmm. Get rid of all the other candy ass shit and win games. Stop worrying about everything else and take care of winning. Winning cures everything. Because when Miami is good, college football is better. And when you have a damn fake ass Indian on a damn horse, they liable to trip and fall on the damn field like that damn horse did. Yeah, I said it.
Oh, man.
Bust all his ass. Blue wagon bust everything.
Get us out of here, Chris K. We got to get out of here. Talk to us.
Anyway, other than that, that's just my whole outlook on it. Anybody else? Before I get out of here, anybody else say anything? Anybody else want some smoke? Anybody else? No. They popping them chops? Anybody else?
No, ain't nobody else on here.
Nah.
We just had only Will I Am was on here, man. That was it. Will peek in every now and then, man. He peek in and say what he say. I call him Will I Am.
Oh, I'm about to say, boy, hey, what happened to the Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah. Where is the love?
Well, other than that, we just need to take care of us. Stop worrying about them damn Seminoles. Stop worrying about them damn pond lizards in Gainesville or whatever. Let's focus on us winning and getting back to what we need to do. Other than that, I'm out of here, fellas. I'm about to go ahead and get back to work. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. And as always, go Canes.
That's what's up, man. Our brother.
Canes, baby.
Love you, bro. You be safe, man. Love you, bro. All right, bro.
Yes, sir. Love y'all too, bro.
All righty.
Back at you, bro.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby.
Break it down. You know what time it is, boy. You know what I'm eating tonight, boy. I got that grilled chicken on smash. Well, waiting on me, man, from Chick-fil-A. Break it down. You want to give some words of departure tonight? Break it down so I get that sandwich. I want that sandwich.
Let me go ahead on and say this, man. Great show, man. We've been doing our thing, working, and life kind of been getting in the way, so we just been having to kind of shift things. But We about to get back to normal, man. And here's something to make everybody feel good. You got one more week left in the final month of no football. As of August 1st, later on that month, you got football season, and we got football from August all the way through through February. So, listen, we getting close, y'all. I think 6 more Saturdays until the opener. So, yeah, we getting close. Oh, Cage Raw, let me tell you something, bro. All right.
Yeah, but you know.
Let me tell you
He
something,
been
bro.
hitting me up, boy. Every time he does y'all, man, he be hitting me up, man.
Let me tell you something, man. Did he get me on mad? Yeah, you got me on mad. But I'm gonna go ahead on and do this 8 Mile thing like Eminem. Like I say, I ain't gonna let you have all the fun. Yeah, you beat the hell out of me on Madden. I'm 0-3 against you on Madden Canes Raw. I'm gonna give you your props. You the man and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, guess what? I don't care. You know why? Because in real life, and I know I'm about to ruffle the feathers in the chat because I know there's a bunch of them in here. The Steelers are still better than the Dolphins anyway.
Ruffle it, bro. Hey, you gotta
deal with it. Deal with it. I'm gonna call it like it is. You got me. Madden is the only way that the Dolphins will ever get any kind of stuff over Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying?
Laughing.
Yeah, he laughing because he knows it's the truth. You got that one ring. I'm gonna have to pull a page out of Chris' book right now. You got that one ring from 1972 when the league ain't had half as many brothers in the league and stuff like that. Of course you got that. What you did since then, huh? So at the end of the day, you got it. You can have it. You beat me. You dusted me. You destroyed me. It is what it is. I can't mess with you on the game, my brother. You win. But at the end of the day, let's look at them trophy cases. Holla at me when you get up. When you get half of what Pittsburgh got. Holla at me.
Please, that's got to be a Dolphins fan.
I do it.
The Pittsburgh fan. Yeah, that's on. Hey, we don't rock with the Dolphins. We don't rock with the Heat.
We don't rock with the Dolphins.
I'm a Laker man. You know, we are Canes. This Canes till we die down, so boy. But you got a Raider, you got a Steeler, you got a Bull, and you got a Laker.
And a Laker.
Breaking down the Bull. Hey man, that's all we rock with out of Miami, man. But
that's it.
We still love y'all though, man. Regardless,
much love.
We brothers with this Miami Hurricane stuff,
bro. Yeah. But on Sundays we go our separate ways, bro. We go our separate ways on Sunday. So, but now all respect, man. Like I say, man, all love and respect to the chat. And man, we thank y'all for joining us. We thank y'all for taking the time to come in and hang with us. And hey man, when the season cranks off, man, this is what we do. We laugh together, we cry together, we celebrate, and we cuss together. That's what we do because it's the Utah family. So nothing but love for all y'all, man, and appreciation for y'all taking y'all time out y'all Fridays. Y'all could have been doing anything else, been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us, and we thank you for that.
That's what's up, man. And it's all fun, man. Shout out to Will, man. That's our boy, man. We all talk junk out of fun, like Larry Frank said. It's all family, man. We love everybody, man.
Yeah.
So, like Frank say, things will start getting back to normal pretty soon. It's just life happening right now, man. So, a lot of stuff that's going on. Want to say thank you to everybody, man. Let's shout out some names, man. Shout out to Will, man. Shout out to B. Santa.
Yeah, B.
Shout out to A.O.
Chris Kane, A.O.
Joseph
Nassau Jones.
Canes Raw.
Derek Alford,
Adrian Braswell, Quick,
Sherry,
Eddie Barrett, Sherry Lewis, Linda English, my mother, yes.
Everybody.
We thank Kyle Stalling, Chris Kane.
Kyle Stalling for all of them. And the ones that wasn't here tonight, man. Shouts out to Jamal and Boosie and man, I know we're missing a few of them.
Obi-Wan Kane, Obi-Wan.
Brother Jay, Jay. You're not here tonight,
Jeffrey
Brother
O'Neal.
J.O.
Jeffrey O'Neal. Shout out to our brother, man. He couldn't make it tonight. He's supposed to be on with us, George Diaz. Shout out to George Diaz, man. Love you, bro. He was recovering from had a little surgery. He Gucci now, man. So I talked to him last night. Shout out to Ghost, man. So we love all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like I say, we'll be more consistent here pretty soon. I know a lot of y'all don't get y'all alerts, but for the people that follow us, man, you can check us out on our Facebook, our Instagram. UTalkSportsShow.com is the website. IMAX. I forgot about IMAX, man. Our brother,
much love
King
to
Kyle. Shout out to everybody. And we'll probably be back in another 2 weeks. I'll talk to Frank and see how everybody's schedule lines up. But we'll definitely keep you posted, man. Check out the website. I post stuff on the website, on Facebook, on Instagram. Everything is Talk Sports. Talk Sports Show. We'll have it on. So we love everybody. Y'all stay safe. Have a great weekend. And we thank you for tuning in. So let's get ready for the season to start. And Frankie Dog, it don't change, man, since we've been gone for 4 weeks, man. You ready for it?
Always ready.
You ready? Y'all know how we start every show. And you know how we end every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby.
Without you, baby.
And we out. Loving everybody, man. Take care. Great weekend. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.
It's you talk.
It's you talk, baby.
And F the nose.
Say it again. Say it again.
I will keep it clean for the kids in the chat. F the nose.
Thank you.
Little sending donkeys out there on the middle of the field falling down with white guys posing as Indians and stuff like that. F the nose.